Melanin queen, what a beautiful being, raised into wonderful kings, yeah. Oh, said you're a melanin queen, what a beautiful being, yeah. Raised into wonderful kings, yeah. You deserve a day.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Tisha. Those of you who are coming back, thank you. I appreciate it. Um, I'm sorry if I'm a little off right now. It's like 3 in the morning. As you can tell, my face is done. Uh, it's a Friday night. My kids are with their dad. So my girls were like, hey, let's do something. So we went out. Um, but I wanted to get my perfume video together. So that way while I'm sitting at work, I can run through all my videos that I've made this weekend or this week or on my days off, because I did all of them in 2 days. I can run through all of them, edit them, and get them out. I was just gonna go to sleep, but then I was like, no, Tisha, let's get this, out there. And I really, wanted to do a video with my face put together, my face on, because I'm not really a makeup kind of girl. The last time I wore makeup was like maybe, I don't know, October for my cousin's birthday. But I wanted to be on camera where I feel like I look pretty or presentable too. But yeah, so this is a perfume video. This is going to be my favorite perfumes, the perfumes that I love from my collection. If you watched my last video about perfumes, you saw that I have 125 plus bottles of perfume. Well, I have 125 full-size bottles, and then I have a ton of rollers and travel size ones. So I have so many perfumes, and I didn't count my little sets because they are miniatures as well. So I didn't count those. But anyways, so out of all those bottles, or out of all those perfumes, in this video I'm going to be talking about the ones that are my absolute favorite. And the reason why I decided to do this video is because I had a comment on the last video about, my entire collection, how I only said I loved one perfume. I think I said I loved a couple of them, but I know my videos are kind of long, so people don't tend to watch completely through them. But I did, so from there it just kind of sparked oh, let me just go in there and talk about, my favorites. And I think too I had another comment where they were like, oh, the names and, the names and sizes don't help. But so I guess I'll just make a video where I talk about some of my favorites. And yeah, I hope y'all enjoy this video. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I'm trying to remember where I put these. If you have time, you should check out my cash stuffing video. They're pretty cool. I like them if you're into budgeting. If you're not, that's okay too. Okay, so I'm gonna start with this Killian one. It's a Killian, what is this called? Killian Discovery Set. So I'm gonna talk about my favorite one. I think there's actually a couple in here that I was like, ooh, I gotta get these. But my favorite one is, right. So my favorite is Love, Don't Be Shy by Killian. This already gets a lot of hype, and I understand why. I know there's some people in the community, they do not like this perfume, but I love this perfume. I think it's so pretty, and let me tell you a couple of things about it. Okay, so this is a very sweet scent. It's very it's kind of generic. It kind of does remind me of maybe like pink sugar, or something very young, something very juicy and sweet and very playful. I don't know. Hold on. It's kind of got other notes to it too. It's kind of like zesty. I don't know how to explain that part. Excuse me, I'm so tired. But I'm trying to get through this video so that way I can work on these while I'm at work. Um, yeah, it's just the sweet, young, fun, um, kind of like a more mature version of like pink sugar or like, you know, some kind of cotton candy. There you go. Cotton candy, bubblegum. It's a nice scent. But it's got a little zest to it. You just gotta smell it. If you have the opportunity, just check it out. Head Nordstrom or like, where else do they sell these? I think this is basically at Nordstrom. I think Sephora might have some too. But yeah, this is the Discovery set. When I went on my last girls trip, I took that with me. I'm gonna move into the next Discovery set. And this is Perfumes de Marly. And this is the feminine collection. I have the actual perfumes down here, but this is the cover to it. So my favorite from this one is definitely, oops, Meloria. Yeah, Meloria, I'm gonna read a little bit about it. Meloria is a vibrant fragrance with a significant fruity top note of raspberries and a floral heart. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray this on a card. I know everyone goes crazy over Delina. I'm not crazy about Delina. I do want Delina El Rosé. I'm gonna get that one. As well as I'm gonna pick up Meloria. And I'm probably gonna pick up Casilli too because I love the way that one smells too. But my favorite, I'm pretty sure, this smells so good. It's so clean. It is definitely, now that I read that raspberry part, that's a good way to describe it. Definitely smells like raspberries. It kind of reminds me of Light Blue, Love is Love, but this is a little better. It's very light, like not light in the sense as you can't smell it. It's very light as in the sense of, I'm sorry, I was just thinking about something. I just told y'all I went out with my friends, but you're like, why are you wearing this neon green shirt? It's because I switched into my pajamas. I don't know why that crossed my mind right now. But okay, so it's a very light fragrance and I want to say it's like airy, you know what I mean? It's aromatic. Like it's like, it reminds me of like a wine vineyard for some reason. I've never been to a wine vineyard, but I just imagine like being in the middle of like a field or like rows, you know, like the I guess is it called an orchard? I don't know. I don't know. But being in the middle of that and having this beautiful fragrance, you know, just surround you. It's like in the air, you know. Um, it is very sweet. It's very, I like sweet things. Y'all will see from the collection that I'm about to show y'all. And it's very, my back is hurting. I'm ready to go knock out. It's, I don't want to say juicy again, but it is kind of like juicy. It's clean though. It's clean. So y'all definitely might want to check that out. I'm going to talk about Casilli a little bit too because I remember really liking Casilli and I've had like these little rating things and this one was top rated by me and my son, Troy. He helps me rate my perfumes sometime. Okay, so let me read this one to you because maybe it'll help me. This is Casilli is a joyful fragrance with a floral fruity scent on a woody vanilla base. This is very fruity. It reminds me of like a fruit cocktail. And it reminds me of like maybe that fruit cocktail being in like, you know, those jello things with the fruit inside. It reminds me of that. And it also, for some reason, reminds me of lotion. Like, maybe that's the woody base, you know? Yeah. I don't have too much to say about that, but I definitely like Meloria more. I don't know. I think sometimes my nose, like, switches up. I'm trying to tear the card off. My nose, like, switches up. And, you know, one day I'm like super in love with something, and the next I'm like, that smells a little different than I remember. But Meloria is my winner, and I definitely want to get Delina Rosé. And now I'm kind of on the fence about Casilli, but Meloria still has my heart. It is Saint Laurent, Saint Laurent, and this is which one? I don't know. I threw the box away. The names are pretty much the same, but look for the lavender one. Y'all probably can't see that, but this is the lavender one. And this is, let me tell you a little bit about this. Okay, this is a super sweet scent too. This is like very fruity. It reminds me of like fruit sitting in cream, like whipped cream or something like that. I want to say there's vanilla in here, but I'm not too sure. Like, it's not like I can smell the vanilla specifically. I just want to say there's another note in here that's not really like a fruity note. This is also kind of like a crisp kind of perfume. When I say crisp, I just mean it's not sharp as in it like it stings your nose or anything, but just, I don't know, it's like a very crisp, like you, when you inhale Sprite or something like that, you know, like how Sprite, you know, just, I don't know how to describe it, guys. You have to smell it. It smells good. Take my word for it. It's very fruity. Very fruity. All right, now let's move on to this one. This is Vive Delicious. Yeah, this is Vive Delicious by Christian Dior. It says right here on the front of it. By Christian Dior. And this, oh my God, I love this fragrance. Do not buy this if you do not like cinnamon. This reminds me of a churro. Am I saying that right? A churro. Churro is diarrhea? The little Mexican pastry with the cinnamon and sugar on it. That's a churro. 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 A churro? Churro. Churro is diarrhea, right? Anyways, it reminds me of that. You know what the Mexican pastry is with the cinnamon and the sugar on it. And that is all I can really tell you about it. It's very heavy in the cinnamon. It is the sillage from this perfume is so good. It lasts so long. I remember one time I wore this to work, and I'm wearing it tonight too, but I mixed it with another perfume that I'll show you right now. I wore this to work, and I can still smell it on me now. And that's because I've washed my hands about maybe 3 times since I left tonight to go out. I can still smell this perfume so well on me. But I remember the first time I wore this. Oops. I remember the first time I wore this, I was like, man, I could still smell my perfume, it was just projecting so well. It was like the longer I wore it, the more it project. It's a nice little perfume though. Okay, so the one that I mixed it with is Ness Sun-Kissed Hibiscus. I love this perfume. If I could be a perfume, would I be this? I don't know. This is definitely one of my sides. So like one of the sides of my personality. Like when I worked at the post office, my friends would call me Sunshine, or you know, some of the postal workers would call me Sunshine. And I love that, you know, just for me, because I've always been told that I have a, you know, very uplifting smile. That made me smile. But I've always been told that I have a very uplifting smile, and this makes me think of joy. And Tisha actually means joy. So this makes me think of sunshine. This makes me think of joy. This makes me think of love, like, but a natural kind of love, like from nature. You know what I mean? Like if Mother Earth could kiss you, like, I love you. You know what I mean? Like it reminds me of melanin skin glistening in the sun kissed. You know what I mean? I just love this. I do. Okay. It's very sweet. It is very it's a strong one too. It's a strong one. Like I can smell the mixture of, you know, the Christian Dior Vive Delicious and the Ness Sun-Kissed Hibiscus. I can smell the mixture. Like I can tell what's what. You know what I mean? Even though I mix them together, I can smell them separately. And this is a very like floral perfume. It's very sweet. I don't want to say it's powdery, but there's something there. There's something that's very like powdery. Why did I say it like that? I don't know. But there's something there that is very powdery. This is definitely a scent that I think is worth, you know, checking out. It's a nice scent. But yeah, everything that I just said about it, that's what it reminds me of. I will definitely be wearing this a lot this summer. Every time I go to pick this up, at Sephora or, you know, yeah, Sephora, I don't think Ulta sells it. It's never there, never. So another one that I really fell in love with at the beginning of my perfume journey was Clean Reserve in the scent Skin. I wore this the other day. My son said it just smells like Febreze to him. But no, this is a very unique scent. I don't even know what words to use to describe this scent. It's like, it's not really a clean scent, and it's not really a clean scent, and it's not really like a powdery scent. But it is, you know, it's just so unique. And I don't know how to describe this scent to you. It's one of those scents that you have to pick up and just check out for yourself, and you're going to either love it or you're either gonna love it or you're gonna hate it, you know? Or you're gonna be like, this doesn't really smell like anything I can recognize, because that's how I felt. And whenever I smelled it, I was like, I still want this. I don't have the big bottle only because I have so many of the little ones. Okay, this is a like cult favorite, but I see why, because I'm definitely on the bandwagon. This is Victor and Rolf Flower Bomb, and I have too many of these. I have maybe, okay, I have a big bottle, and I have a bunch of these little ones, and then I have a mini travel size one. So, like I said, I have too many of them. Oh my God. This is such a pretty scent. It is sweet in a different sense of your typical sweet. This is, sweet in maybe a honeysuckle kind of sense. Like it's very clean and it's very I don't know, it's not like, what is this? I'm trying to find something to put to it, but I don't know what to put to it. It's like sweet and it's not, I don't want to say it's a clean scent because it's not that it's clean, but maybe there's like raspberry in here too because it kind of gives me like the whole which one was it? Mm, like Saint Laurent. Yeah, like Saint Laurent and oh, love is love, or light blue love is love. That it gives me that kind of vibe, but well blended. You know, this is such a beautiful scent, and I'm excited for y'all to pick this up and try it. This is good. I forget how good that is, but I know that I love it. You know what I mean? So I have 2 little samples in here, and ooh, this one right here, I can't wait. This is gonna be my next purchase. This one is gonna be my next purchase for sure. I'm already looking at it like, no, Tisha, you have other stuff you need to worry about right now. You gotta, take care of Bubba's birthday. Okay, this is Valentino Donna, or Born in Roma. Yeah, Born in Roma, Donna Yellow Dream. This is such a nice scent. I don't usually like spicy kind of stuff. And this has a little bit of like a spicy note in there. What that spicy note is, I don't know, but I can pick it up, but I'm okay with it because there's other scents around it that just make it feel good, like make it give me that sense of like I can live with that spice for this. It's super sweet and it's super sweet, and I'm sorry, I'm trying to think. It's super sweet. I'm sorry. It's like sweet and spicy at the same time. It's it's like got a like maybe a cayenne pepper, or like, yeah, maybe a cayenne pepper kind of vibe to it. Um, but it's got its florals around it, and that makes it a nice perfume. I want y'all to smell all of these. I want y'all to smell all of them. That's one of my favorites. This one is really one of my favorites too. They're all my favorites. That's what this entire video is about. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know why I keep saying that. Ooh, okay. This is Signature Mont Blanc. I tried to find this because I was gonna buy it a while back, but I couldn't find it. I was looking on Nordstrom for it because that's who sent it to me, was Nordstrom. Can't find it. Okay, so this is like a powdery kind of perfume. I'm sorry, my neighbors are like knocked out and their baby is just crying and I can hear the baby. Please wake up and take care of him. Like, how do they not hear it? Anyways, so this is a powdery kind of perfume, but it also reminds me of an orange blossom. Like, it's giving me like orange dreamsicle, California, or maybe Florida, because Florida's best too. The orange juice, guys. And it has a note to it. I don't think they take care of that baby. I think this is floral too. Like, I think I smell like orange blossom, floral, powder. This is a very unique scent. This is something that I feel like you'll definitely get asked about. Like, what is that? It's interesting, you know? Oh my god, there's so many. All right, let's just move into this one. Bro, their baby just cries like all the time. I feel so bad for that baby. Love is in the air. I don't think my neighbors need a child. The baby's just in there screaming. Oh my god. How can you not hear your child? That poor fucking baby, bro. Okay, so Love is in the Air is a very powdery scent. It's um it's kind of mature. Like, I don't know how to describe this. Can y'all hear that? Oh my god, bro. So this reminds me of a powdery version of like Fruity Pebbles. It's very soft, it's very sweet, it's cinnamon, I mean, not cinnamon. It's very soft, it's very sweet, it's very feminine. It's a little mature, like, I don't know if you smelled like a mature lady's perfume, but it has kind of that undertone to it. I remember being so in love with this perfume, but maybe it's just smelling all these different ones that right now it's kind of underwhelming. It's just like, what did I love about this, you know? So I'm gonna wear that and give it another go. I know this doesn't have it doesn't project very well. Just the sillage on it is not the best. Okay. Here's one of my favorites. I wore this the other day. This is Chloe. Who it's by is Chloe. No, this is the regular Eau de Parfum. Eau de Parfum. This is a unique scent as well. I want to say it's kind of floral. I want to say it's kind of, it is clean. But for some reason, it also reminds me of green. Like, it also reminds me of, like, nature and outdoors and, it reminds me of a forest for some reason. Like, it doesn't have that, like, plant kind of smell. Like I always talk about, like the poison ivy kind of smell. No, not that. but it just reminds me of like forest air, you know what I mean? Like, but in a sweet sense. It's like honey. Yeah, it's got honey and it's kind of wild. Like, I don't know. The dry down is so good. It reminds me a lot of honey and yeah, honey. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really like winding down here. I have a couple more to go. I'm gonna try to get through them. This is another one of my favorites. This is Hypnotic Poison by Dior. And this is a deep perfume. This is kind of on the heavier side. Oof, it reminds me of like a vanilla cupcake. A vanilla cupcake. It's also got like a smoothness to it. Like maybe there's like, I don't know. I want to say almonds, but oh my God, this is beautiful. I forget how good this is. It's very heavy and it's very a lot of vanilla, a lot of cake batter, buttery. This is a giant cupcake. That's all that is. It's super sweet. Just you think of a vanilla cupcake, you bite into a vanilla cupcake and you smell it. It's good. It's buttery. It's cooked well. It's moist. Oof, oof, I love that. I love that. That's a good one. So let's go into this one. So this is the Versace Parfum Dylan Blue. And this is what it looks like. It's so cute. And what is this? Let me see. Ooh, okay. So this is a head turner. This is kind of like get your attention. This is a, I don't want to say clean fragrance, but because it's not clean. That's not what I'm looking for. But it's powerful, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, listen up, you know what I mean? It's like that. Like, this is for a businesswoman. This is like not even just business, just a girl who's really on her grind. Like, she's running things, you know what I mean? It's like, it's not really sweet. It's got a sweet undertone, but it's something like the top note, I guess you could say it's called. The top note is more demanding. It's more like, listen up, like I need your undivided attention. It's, I want to say vinegar, but I don't want to say vinegar because I don't want you to be like, oh, what the hell? It reminds me almost of Kool-Aid, or like those little those, if you eat like the Mexican candies, the pico belts, you know? I don't know. I don't know how to explain it to you. It's sweet, but it's like not spicy. It's sweet, but it's sour. That's a good word. It's sour. It's like, but it's getting softer now. It's getting softer. So those opening notes, like I said, they demand your attention. They're like, hey, listen up, you know? But it's getting softer. And now it's going more into like a clean, powdery, I to say juicy because it's not juicy, but there's something aquatic about it. Like, it just reminds me of water. But a very good kind of water. Like a fancy type of water, you know, a water with a scent that, you know, you'd pay a lot of money for just because it has that scent. Let's go into Philosophy Amazing Grace Ballet Rose. I love this scent, but a lot of people, well, you know what? I just love this scent. I'm not even gonna say it. This scent is like almost me in a bottle. Well, from what I remember. Let me see. I'm gonna spray it. This scent is basically me in a bottle. I love this scent. Okay. So it's soft, but it's vibrant. It very much reminds me of a rose, and it's very like a vibrant, like vivacious. Maybe vivacious is the right word if I'm thinking about it the right way. But it's a very lively, deep kind of rose. I also smell like a marshmallow in here. I'm not farting. That's my foot sliding against the floor because I'm tired of sitting on the floor. My back is hurting. This is a nice one. It's also very like it's aromatic as well. Like you can smell it very, very good. Like if it surrounds you. It's like a deep sense in the sense that you feel it when you inhale it. Like, I don't know how to explain it. You feel it coming through. I just this is definitely close to, no, this is one of my signature scents. This has to be. This is definitely me in a bottle. If I could pick 3 of them that I would say are my signatures, I would definitely go with this one, and Sunkissed Hibiscus, Saint Laurent. Oof, God, yes, I love that. Okay, I love this one too. Hypnotic, Poison, and I want to say Chloe, but I don't know. No, not really Chloe. I like Chloe, but not really Chloe. That doesn't make me think of me. I just like it. Oops. Did I put this in? Oh, I did. That's not really me though. Okay. And there's like maybe a couple more over here too that I would include in that. And would I say this one? Nah, not really this one. I would say maybe Cassili though. Let me see. I mean, not Cassili, Meloria. What did I say? Cassili. Oh, yes, Meloria. Okay. Meloria too. Okay. So my next victim is going to be Alien by Mugler. This is a beautiful little bottle. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Okay. Oof. Okay. So this is like a cinnamon scent to me. or it reminds me of cinnamon. It's probably not a cinnamon scent, but it reminds me of cinnamon. But on a deeper level, this is like a, oof, this is like, what do I want to say? This is like, this is, yeah, this is a deeper version of cinnamon. This is a dark kind of perfume. Yeah, it's very dark. It's kind of mysterious in the sense of like, what is that? You know what I mean? It's reminding me of something, but I don't know what that something is. I don't know. It's one of the ones that I just sprayed because I was like, hey, this smells like one of the ones that I couldn't describe, but I don't remember which one it was. I've sprayed so many of them. I wish I could tell you what notes are in here, but I don't know. This is just a cinnamon, deep, mysterious type of fragrance. This is if you're like going out, and you're like the girl like in the corner, like not in the corner, but you're the girl that everybody's like got their eye on and they want to know who you are. You know what I mean? They want to talk to you about something. You're wearing this to get their attention. So that's careful. This is Daisy Love by Marc Jacobs, and this is Days. This is so good. Okay, so this is like a sweet, not really just sugar, but sweet whipped. There you go, a sweet whipped fragrance, and it's very much so like springtime. It's very much so like aromatic in the air. Oh my God, I don't know how to describe this to you. I mean, it's not that I don't know how to. It's just such, it excites me so much because it's just such a pretty, it's very, of all the perfumes that I have, it's such a pretty perfume. Like, it's like, this is good, you know? How did you do this? How did you make this happen? I'm so happy I have the, oh, I thought this was a 3 ounce. That's a 1.6, but still, hands thin here. This I haven't even opened, but I know I love it because I contemplated for so long going to get it. I was like, should I go get it? I was like, I should. I was like, girl, you've already bought so many. You don't need another one. And I had, this is Dolce & Gabbana, the only one. I had Dolce & Gabbana, the one. And so I was like, you don't need the only one too. And I was like, but I do. I really like that one. I like them both, but I love this one. Okay, so y'all got to see me open it. So this is the first spray of it, and here's the bottle. Okay. Dolce & Gabbana, the only one. I remember this being something. This is a super powdery floral perfume. I think this also might have raspberries in it because I feel like I'm picking up raspberries. I think I might have an addiction to raspberries or some kind of berry. But it's also got, it's deeper than that. Hold on one second. I'm gonna put this up and let it dry down a little so I can tell you what else that's in there. I don't know, that's really all I pick up is the raspberry and powdery, it's floral. I want to say maybe there's coffee in here, but I don't know. And that might be a lie. Don't hold me to that, okay? This takes me back to my childhood for some reason. There's a note in here that's like transporting me back to being like on my great grandma's house on Valdez Street in Corpus. And it's like, I think it's like going to the Fruit Cup Lady, like what do we call them? Freezy Cup. Yeah, Freezy Cup Lady, and buying stuff at her house. I want to say her name was Diane, but this reminds me of that neighborhood in that time period. And those raspas. There you go. They were called raspas. Yeah, raspas. They were called raspas. I don't think, okay, maybe it's not raspberry. Maybe it's cherry. Yeah, I think this is like a deep cherry kind of perfume. It's sweet. It's powdery and it's floral. It's good. So y'all know this last one is my baby, okay? Like, I love this perfume. This perfume is so good. This is Dolce & Gabbana Perfumes, okay? And this is such a sweet, pretty perfume. Like, here it is. This is it. If you could put sprinkles into a scent, this is it. And I love sprinkles. It's very much, it's very much cover me in it, you know? It's very much like a scent that I feel like it gives me chills. It does remind me of my mom's old Avon stuff, but it gives me chills for like, because there's a note in here that really takes me to, like, it transports me to another moment in time. It's super sweet. It's really soft. It's very, it's deep, you know what I mean? I feel like I need to rub this perfume all over my body. Like, I wouldn't say it's a signature scent for me because it doesn't make me think of me. It makes me think of other things that just make me feel really good. It makes me think of sprinkles, and it makes me think of a time when things were good in my life, you know? It's a strong perfume. It's a strong perfume. It's I haven't worn it yet, but I know it's one of those ones that'll probably, you know what, let me not even say that, because I'm just stating opinions and not facts. I wish I had more for you about like what's in these, but I don't have time to research right now. Okay, guys. So I'm exhausted. Like, my eyes can't even stay open anymore. This video's been an hour. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. I'm gonna get in bed and I'm gonna call it a night. First, I gotta take all this makeup off my face. But yeah, I'm done. So I hope this video kind of helped. As you can tell, I'm just addicted to really sweet scents. I'm addicted to very fruity, feminine scents. I love that. Well, like I said, I'm gonna call it a night. I am exhausted. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.